Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jake Paul, Jakey Paul, Jakey Paulie, Jake Paul. It's every day, bro. Now I memed that up back when that first started, but little did I know that that was just the tip of the iceberg and a lot has happened since then. So I thought I'd joke around a bit, talk about the news, and, you know, give my take on it. Hope you enjoy. Let's go. Now it all started with this one song. Everybody started memeing on him, kind of just, making their jokes. But after this, it really spiraled and took a turn for the worse.
He is a social media megastar. His name is Jake Paul.
Channel 5, KTLA, did a news story on him. Now, let me remind you, he is a 20-year-old human being.
The neighbors hate me, but I'm still gonna flip and send it.
Then he gives off and says his cringy words, and like a douchebag drives off with his motorcycle, does a wheelie, totally safe, maybe he's trying to impress the cameras, I don't know. Like I said, let me remind you, he's 20 years old, I think he would learn a bit better.
He apparently makes his address no secret.
It's very true, all I had to do was type in Team 10 house address and it just popped up. Now people even did reviews, and I'm just gonna read these because, you know, why not, cringe. Cool place, nice house, cool people, yo, it's Team 10 who doesn't like it. Pretty sure a lot of people don't like it, and I'm gonna visit them in the future from this location. Don't do that, that's wrong. Oh, I didn't even mention, lol. Love this place, very modern, has space, and Jake Paul's, XD.
Mostly young girls the day we visited, and their parents, to the property.
Even though the address is public, as a parent, why would you take your kid there? It's kind of like stalking in a way. Like, I never understood why, even if a address wasn't public, why parents would take their kids to some place like that. Invasion of privacy, etc., etc. Like, I get it, they're quote-unquote famous to your kid and all, and it make them very excited and stuff. But it's very wrong, and I don't think you should teach your kid that. On top of that, the street is very busy according to the neighbors, and the neighbors actually worry about the safety of kids, because, you know, sometimes parents just drop the kid off and then leave, which is kind of, I don't know, I could talk more about this, but I'm gonna just end that there.
A recent stunt involved tossing furniture into an empty pool and setting the pile on fire. Neighbors say flames eventually grew higher than the house, and as the pit was burning and smoking, they were fuming.
And just like my boy Frank said, it's time to stop, because how the hell do you think lighting up flames in your pool that go higher than your house is an okay thing? And the thing is, you're laughing about it. That could have been out of control. Could have started a fire, like an actual, like, you know, I always hear about the fires in LA and stuff. And on top of that, apparently, according to the neighbors, ash went into this neighbor's home, and, you know, obviously they had to clean it up and everything. And just why? Just why? You're old enough to understand that that's not a smart thing to do.
Hablamos español también. Oh, está bien, te amo mucho.
Jake Paul, learn Spanish, please.
I wouldn't crawl up there.
Why?
I wonder what compelled him to climb on the news fan.
A lot of the neighbors are complaining. They're very upset.
No, why?
They say that you've created a living hell out here, that it's like a circus.
Yeah, it is.
All the fans.
I mean, but people like going to circuses, right?
Yes, Jake, people like going to circuses, but, like, they don't want the circus to be outside their house. They don't want the circus to be their neighborhood. They go there just to have a good laugh. They go to the circus, they don't live in the circus.
What do you say to the neighbors, though, that are upset? And they're really upset.
No, I honestly...
Can't beat them, join them.
No, I'm honestly, yeah, it's terrible. It's a bad situation. No, I feel bad for them, for sure. There's nothing we could do, though. The Jake Paulers are the strongest army out there. Dab.
I guess he's just dabbing on them haters. Can't believe he says that.
I have one question for you.
Yeah?
What are those?
Are we rewinding back to 2014 now? Jeez, Jake, get with the times.
I guess he didn't like my shoes.
No, Chris, don't instigate him! Alright guys, now I'm not really gonna go into any specific order on, like, the events here, but I am going to talk about stuff that's been going on. For instance, what you're seeing on the screen right now is Jake Paul's response to Disney dropping them. Right now I'm going to read what Disney said, and essentially this is what they're saying. Disney said, "We mutually agreed that Jake Paul will leave his role on Disney Channel series Bizzardvark," or something like that. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Said a spokesman for the network. "On behalf of all production company, the cast and crew, we thank Jake for his good work on the TV series for the past 18 months and extend our best wishes to him." Now, I guess that's pretty cool. I guess that's pretty nice. It's mid-season and he's leaving, and I have a feeling it has to do with partly of what I just showed you and what happened afterwards, which I will talk about. But also, I'm gonna kind of read a bit of what Jake Paul said, which is just, essentially Jake Paul, he even said in his recent video, he wants to get away from the kiddie stuff and be more of an adult role and do some acting stuff, like serious, which is funny, because Seth Rogen even said, gonna campaign for him not to. I have a tweet, I'll pop that up like right now.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow. Cause yeah, my brother messed up, but he still got his Disney contract.
So Jake Paul leaves his Disney show mid-season, and they trying to say it was a mutual thing. I believe he got fired. Reason being is, look at the past 2 clips I just showed you. He seemed very, proud of it. Like it was a badge of honor thing. It just doesn't really make any sense. So yeah, get wrecked, bro.
I wanted to apologize and work towards getting better, and we've never communicated with anyone. No one ever has come to us with their problems and stuff.
First, yeah.
We want to open that door.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it.
And what you just witnessed there is Jake Paul was saying how he wants to be the better man and apologize. The only thing is he recorded it unknowingly to his neighbors, and that's an illegal action in California. So he might get, the fine and 1 year in prison, and we will see.
You guys are Jake's neighbors? You guys should egg his house or take the lug nuts off the wheels of his car.
One of the neighbors yesterday, or 2 nights ago, sorry, one of the neighbors comes over and unscrews the screws in the tire to our Team 10 van. The neighbors tried to kill us, bro.
Now, let me tell you that what Logan said happened before the Team 10 bus tipped, so I think it was Jake that did it. He put his friends in danger. Now, I guess you would think it'd be common sense not to freaking do that, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Jake couldn't have done it. Maybe it was the neighbors. But still, either way, he shouldn't have vlogged it and publicized it, because now obviously the neighbors are probably going to get harassed and everything. That's something you should probably tell the police, and, not make your neighbors have more stress and their children in danger. It's a very unfortunate situation, and I don't know. And the latest of Jake Paul's antics is pretty much doxing Post Malone. He showed where all the neighbors live and stuff, addresses, like the neighborhood where Post Malone is, barely freaking blurred out Post Malone's house. So, essentially, here's the story. Post Malone bought some of Jake Paul's merch as a meme, said, "Sorry, Hila Kleiners." Hila Kleiner is Ethan Klein's wife. That's just a joke they make to kind of make fun of Jake Paulers. Now, the thing is, for some reason, Jake Paul took this invitation to go to Post Malone's house, which is a breach of privacy. It's not like he has his address public like, Jake does. And essentially everything he did made it super easy for people to find out where Post Malone lives. And it's just, the way he did it was so wrong, asking, "Hey, you want to do a song together?" And saying how, "Why'd you make fun of every day, bro?" And then buy my merch, just all this stuff. It's pretty crazy. I have a clip.
We got some merch, bro. We got some merch.
What's going on?
We thought we would hand deliver the merch to you. And we're hella confused because we're like, yo, we made a song and you dogged us, but we're like, yo, you got the merch, so.
It's good, man. The merch is fire, so we're good.
Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about the Post Malone thing. I hope you are enjoying so far, and if you are, consider giving me a like, and let me know what you guys think down below. I have an honorable mention, so I'm not going to say anything about it yet. I'm going to just let the clip play, so here it is.
No one's going to answer. You're just going to... Someone... Eviction notice! Oh my god! gotta run up, take a picture.
You gotta get a picture of that. That's a must-have. That's a freaking amount.
Now, do you think that was real?
So we decided to prank Jake Paul, Team 10, the news, you guys, everyone at once by putting a fake eviction notice on Jake Paul's door.
Now, from the start, I knew that was fake because there's the Juke Squad, but they really did get a lot of people, except for Keemstar, and I just find that hilarious because they got the news, they got scares, like the actual news, like mainstream news and stuff. Now, another reason is, I knew it was kind of fake, was because they were going to set up a meeting for, like, you know, the city and all that stuff, and I don't think that happened yet, so there wouldn't be an eviction notice at this time, so that doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention this whole little Juke Squad prank, because I just thought that was very clever, and apparently they're going to do more stuff to him, and they already, you know, try to do a 24. I think they did it. I believe that they actually did it even though cops showed up, but they did like a 24-hour challenge outside of the house in a hammock. So yeah, that's something. Alright guys, that's gonna be the end of my video here, so I hope you enjoyed. If any other Jake Paul news happens, I'll let you guys know. This video took me like 8 hours to do, so yeah, quite a bit of time. And if you enjoyed, let me know down below in the comments. Maybe consider giving me a like, that'd be much appreciated. I got my recent videos on the screen, as well as a subscription button, so, you know, please click away. That'd be much appreciated, as always. See you in the next one. Hope you have an amazing day. Later.